Hi Dad, what are you up to?
Hey kiddo, well, I'm an old guy now and I'm just kind of thinking about what's going to happen and my looming death that's, just around the corner.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And I'm trying to figure out what am I going to do with all of my millions.
Millions? Well, I can take care of that for you, Dad. I've got to get 2 batteries for the Teslas. I've got the kids both need braces, and then there's this trip to Italy we've been planning. We've remortgaged the house, so 6 months in Italy with the kids.
Yeah, the kids are pretty bucked teeth, I've noticed that. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to give you, there's good news and there's bad news. Which one do you want first?
The good news, I guess.
Okay. Well, the good news is you are going to get something.
Great! So, roughly how much do you think I'll get? Oh, and what's the bad news?
Well, I'm not quite sure how much you'll get, but I guess the bad news for you is that I know this marvellous organisation that does this wonderful work all over the world. They're so marvellous. And I'm thinking of leaving them a sum that would be probably 8 figures.
8?
Well, that includes the cents. So really it's 6 figures.
Right, 6 figures then. Okay, 6 figures.
I always feel like a little bit of a vulture when I talk about trying to raise money for bequests. But the thing is that us Somervilles, we really will give a 6-figure donation to Empower International. And we just feel like we need to lead the way in that. And so for us, it's easy for us to do it because we know the work so well. And we know so many of the young people and we know so many of the houses and we're kind of intimately involved in it all. And so, we work in these 7 different countries and we have 19 different discipleship homes and we're looking after all these young people. And we just have some really great young people like Susiel in Nepal, who's now training to become a surgeon in one of India's top medical colleges. And also kids like Jinjin, who is now a medical doctor in Burma, and Vibol, who is a human rights lawyer in Cambodia, and he's also our board chair there, and Santi, who runs our work in Thailand, and he's also an associate professor at a university in Thailand. Also Raj Kumar, who is a high school principal, and he's on our board in Nepal, and we got him when he was about 14 years of age. So we have all these really cool young people, and we just want to keep expanding the work, and really that's what we would do with any finance that we received in bequests, is to further develop the work in the homes that we already have. It would also mean expanding the footprints of the houses that we have, and it could also mean that we branch off into new countries. And so, obviously you want to take care of your children and all of that. Obviously, that's great. But if you do leave us a bequest, then I can tell you we pride ourselves on being pretty lean and mean when it comes to expenses, and we're not particularly wasteful. Funds aren't going to go towards, salaries for me or anybody else here in New Zealand, or, kind of sort of like feathering our nest here. No. The funds would be used overseas. So you can see the bequest page on our website, or you could email me. And you can be sure that we'll get back to you. There's no problem about that. Okay, thanks so much.
Well, 5 figures would be good, Dad. That's only 1 less than 6. Because, we've been talking about this trip to Italy for ages. We're remortgaging the house. The whole plan for the trip is that the kids are going to get this amazing cultural experience. I've talked to you about that.
And the kids do need braces.
Yes, buck teeth.
And I know about Italy and Italian culture. So you will certainly be able to buy a Tesla car battery. I'm not sure about the Italian trip, but potentially you could have a really nice week on the Gold Coast. Even maybe a house swap. That would be cool, right? So by leaving a gift, that would make a total massive difference to our young people overseas and in terms of developing Christian leadership as well.
Well, you should do it. And you should do it now, folks, so that I can plan my trip to Italy tomorrow.